Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video. We're going to be doing a first impression and review of a game that I picked up the other day. It's called Have a Nice Death. And what the game is basically a little 2D platformer hack and slash where you basically, every time you go and play this game, it's going to be a different run. It's going to be a different experience every single time. Or at the very least, that's what it's trying to do. Kind of like the Binding of Isaac. It's gonna be a game where you kind of get to do the same thing, kind of like what this game does. Like you can have a different playthrough every single time, and Rogue Legacy. Those two games are kind of like what I would say very replayable games, and this one is gonna fall in the likes of that. There's also like Celeste and stuff like that, and more than anything, this game gave it more of a Hollow Knight feeling, where it has that type of hack and slash. But it was very fun to know that I can go back in this different game every single time. So you play as Death, and Death is, well, it takes the lives and souls of people that die. But he got so tired of doing it himself that he actually brought some of those souls back from the dead, and decided to make him a little corporate bookkeeping of Death, where all he has to do is sit in a big chair and stamp away, while his little employees go out and get all this stuff for him to kind of review. And it got to the point where even his employees decided to kind of just do whatever they wanted, and he had to put him back in their place. So it was a very fun take on Death, and I like that because it gives a story, but the story kind of, it's not everything. You can kind of do whatever like you want every single time. So this game was really fun because just for that aspect itself, you have a little Death going and taking care of business all over again. And damn, dude, I've never thought, I thought I would never have a game like this again. But hey, these guys did it. But anyways, you start off as Death, and you kind of go through a little tutorial through a couple of people or a couple of your employees that haven't gone haywire, and they teach you a couple of things from here to there. And so after that, it's basically, you're introduced to Patrick, and then you're introduced to that's in the front desk, and then you're introduced to Harriet, which kind of tells you how to play the game, how to jump around, how to hack and slash. And then after that, you basically start the game. Every time you play this game, there's going to be different types of power-ups, different types of boosts, different types of bumps. So don't go in there thinking that you're going to be able to play with the same stuff every single time. No. That's what makes it a little different. In fact, you have different sides. These sides are basically his main power, his main hack and slash. And there's many different sides. So at first, I didn't know this, but the sides don't actually come up. You can't actually choose them every single time. You're giving your normal side, and after that you're given one single choice after that, and it's randomized. So be prepared to kind of like, hey, I need to kind of get myself used to a couple sides, or I can just go in with my regular side. The Twinsy is my favorite side. It's very powerful, and it's very fast, very powerful. So that's my side whenever it comes up. The other thing is you have two different slots for two different weapons. In the first run, you're given a hammer, and then you're given like some type of like a shot, like I don't know, like a soul shot or something. It's a really cool little, just a power up, But other than that, you also have these major power ups where you can choose one of the three, and it kind of goes into a burst of anger, and you kind of slash all over the place. So, and then after that, you have mana that you can purchase in the store once you go up to your first major boss, which is Brett, the security officer. Saying the truth here, I died first run. I was like, I couldn't handle it because it was my first run. Second run, I was able to take him down, and then third run, well, I kind of kept going further into the game. There's many bosses into this game. This is why I like this game so much. Yes, you can take care of the first few bosses, but after that, it gets different. It changes up. You have mini bosses in between, and there's a janitor, and then there's like a guy that hung himself that's taking care of some department. It's really fun. Like, and in between you can actually talk to your employees, and they have something to say about. There's a lot of charisma, but the atmosphere of the whole game itself is so good, where like, you know, you kind of like dragged into this this little corporate lifestyle where, you know, everything is everything is corporate, nothing's fun. But for the price of $24.99, it's not a bad price for the Switch, because it's a handheld you can take it with you. You can also get this in Steam, I believe, and some other platforms, but I would definitely play it on the TV. It was a little too small to read on my Switch, but especially some of the text. But even then, I would give this game a 9 out of 10, just for the replayability and the fun aspect of it. But all right, guys, hope you liked the video, and I hope you have a nice day or night. All right, see ya.